fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He should.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because
he hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense. It in. Touchdown. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start, and that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing.
There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking downfield, it's man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming in. Well done.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield and make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Can't get him to the ground.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm through the football to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. on 4th down. They're taking to the air. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. Got the conversion and still going. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these 4th down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Looking for a man. It's man. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Tell you what, as a defensive back, as a defensive player, you know down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tucker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back.
And your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him or do I go for it? And they believed in their offense.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They'll try the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's man. Quick completion on the out route. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And what really made that corner route work was the receiver not telegraphing where he was going. He kept his eyes down the field. So the DB in man coverage didn't know if he was breaking inside, if he was going to continue running straight, maybe going to the post, maybe turning around for a curl. It was the corner route, though, and as a result, they pick up a big chunk of yards.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. You got an arm like this and you can just boom, put it on a line. It's really nice to have.
To throw it. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Looking to pass. It's man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. ULM looked less like a group of Warhawks and more like a bunch of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough on the road, and today they found a way outside of Malone Stadium. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's man. Got it in the middle. It's Dickens. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Yeah, that's normally an easy throw and catch. It's just a slant route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense there.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Rousseau. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Dropping back, it's man. Got it behind the line. It's Rousseau. Timeout call by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spray a guy free. The pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Myers to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Picks up the 1st down. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Burgess. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's man. Makes the catch. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got it. It's a catch along the sideline. Didn't need much, but got enough.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
To the air on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, we've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more...
Turning it on! They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
back to throw. It's man. Makes the catch. It's Rousseau. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Huge play. Puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Quarterback making checks. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? You're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the 1st.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! Extra point here will tie the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Off-play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Tucker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on 3rd. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a pass.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Right on the money. Ball is loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking to throw, it's man. Makes the grab, it's Dickens. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be changing the route. He wants to throw it again. Looking left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
It's a draw. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Looking to throw, it's man. Makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Missouri trying to convert this fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted to fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. Oh, no, the ball pops out. Defense picks it up. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
Well, this is the point of the game in the fourth quarter where turnover.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, an end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Wants to throw. It's man. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tiger. They move on top here in the fourth.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
What an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
The corners are walked up tight, finding open areas. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like nice first down execution.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Nice move there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on Lawrence County.
They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
And the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down a little bit short. But what did I do? I made this a manageable 4th down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
Inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Unloads quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tucker. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least. try to do it again. Back to throw, it's man. Working that left side now. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That is just textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for that first down. Also, great find by the quarterback.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He might want another play. They just keep firing. It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller's going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got it, first down and more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one.
Touchdown, Tigers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Guys, let's chat about Florida. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now.
Breaks into the open. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They want to throw it. They're setting up the screen. He gets it in! Touchdown, Gator!
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so that...
Reels it in down the left side. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's man. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, 4th quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. Let's see what happens on 3rd.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Makes the grab. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Rousseau. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this will be for the win. Never a doubt. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking?